Okay, so remember what I said I was going to post every day? Well, I can't do that when my setup's not there, and I don't have a setup at home. I leave home on the weekends. So I might not be posting on the weekends, or, yeah. But Monday was just a test day. Tuesday, well, this is May Tuesday. If it's not posted Tuesday, well, guess what? It will be posted by 11, so shut up. Welcome to the No Such Thing as Stupid Questions Reddit. I love to be confrontational, I love to argue, and I love answering dumb questions and refuting them. I thought this would be a good quick vid I can make. 15 minutes of just going on senseless rants about whatever the frick they can. I'm enjoying this, by the way. Well, let's just see what dumb questions they can think of. Let's see what's hot. I know, RP Queen Elizabeth. Is slavery legal anywhere? No. Slavery is practiced illegal in many places, but is there a country? Yes. There are countries where you can still be a slave. There's many countries where slavery is still legal. Yes. I don't know what. Dumb. That's a stupid question. Is it appropriate to dress up my white daughter as Tiana for Halloween? I don't see a problem with it. I mean, heck, black people dress up as anime cosplay. And when's the last time you seen a black person in anime? Well, I can't say when's the last time. There's plenty of them, but you'd be surprised how many people, black guys, dress up as Naruto. But no, there's no problem with that. And if you have a problem with that, you're racist, or you look too much into race as a thing, and you need to reevaluate your thing. If you care that much about a white girl wearing a Tiana dress, well, guess what? Go see the Little Mermaid movie, and then come back to me. Do I, 21 female, have sex before getting into a relationship? No. It's not because of my religion. It's I would say that's just common sense. You don't know what the dude has. You don't know if he's lying to you. You don't know if he's trying to get a one-night stand. You're 21. You're still young, relatively. And if you're asking this question, I'm assuming this is your first time being in a relationship. And if it is, no. Just hold on a second. Wait. Get to know the guy. Because if he's awful, and you go through all this time, and then you freaking bang him, and the next day he's over here slapping you around, I don't know why I loved him. He doesn't pay child support. No. Maybe you should have thought about that before you slept with him. There's a lot of things, a lot of levels that you need to go through before you sleep with someone. Even if you don't believe in premarital sex, even if you just want to have sex, you should know the person before you do it. I mean, that just seems like common sense to me. Why are people freaking out about the Black Little Mermaid when Brandy played a black Cinderella with Whitney Houston being a black fairy godmother in 1997? The changing is the problem with it is that it's the official movie. It is the official representation of Little Mermaid. There is a Cinderella movie made by Disney and the actor is white. Me personally, I don't really care. I'm not watching Disney for a while because of what they push. But the thing is like it's important to some people. And for me, I watched Little Mermaid when I was young. The original Disney animated movies, I love them all dearly. And seeing a black Ariel is kind of weird. I don't care. She can sing. I saw the trailer. She can sing in the least. But it's not the same Ariel I grew up with. It's not Ariel. It's a different person. It's not the same character. If you read the Superman comics or the Captain America comics the entire time, and then they came up with the official Captain America movie, it was a black guy, you wouldn't be able to just straight up, or any other race, you wouldn't be able to watch and be like, it's not the same character. It's not. It's race. They say has nothing to do with the race. Race is not a figure in her character. It is. Race is a figure in everyone's character. And if it didn't matter, then why the frick are you making such a big deal about it? I mean, I think I answered. I'm familiar with the argument of the Black Little Mermaid. Here's the thing: if they made Black Panther white or any other race other than black, we'd be in an uprising. So think about it from that perspective. Would you like Black Panther white? No. Then why the frick would you make Little Mermaid white? I mean black. I mean, there's your answer. Don't switch characters, races. Make a new character if you want. Is it illegal if I start a business where I lie for a living? No, be a lawyer. No, not at all. I like legit pretend that Reverend Road plays wife were last night. No, that's freaking genius. That's genius, but I don't think people would really pay for that. I don't think that'd be a business where you can, like, make profit. What are they going to pay? Like, is it like insurance? In case I'm ever in a situation where I need to call my friend that I was out somewhere, I need you to answer the call. It's kind of like insurance, but people just learn about it when your wife sees the bill, like, oh, why do you have lie insurance? Oh, just in case I have to lie to you about where I was last night. What do I say to homeless people? Wait, I gotta see this. Last night, my girl and I were eating McDonald's around midnight, and it was an early locally known for having a lot of homeless people around. A guy ran up and asked for any cash so his friend could eat ready in days. I felt off, but I had $3 on me, and he was telling me the truth. He'd get him a cheeseburger, so I gave it to him, and he ran off. I don't know if he got the food. My girl rolled her eyes and said, I need to stop believing homeless people asking for cash. This isn't a habit. I just happen to have a little cash I didn't specifically need. And I told her I really don't like lying and saying I don't have cash. So this got me wondering, is it okay to lie to homeless people about having cash when you think they're just trying to get drugs like alcohol money? I still feel bad for assuming they were legit people needing food. Let me just tell you this. It's not hard to find food in America. I'm going to straight up say this. I mean, I've never been homeless. I never have been without food, but I know for a fact that I've worked in 2 restaurant chains. And the amount of food that we throw out every single night, not every single week, or not every single night, the amount of food we throw out could feed hundreds of people. I'm talking like 100 orders could be filled with the food that we throw out. If you were a homeless guy and you just went behind a freaking Wendy's at 10 o'clock when they took the trash out, you'd get away with so much food. And some of it would probably still be fresh because it's just touching other food. It's just in a trash bag. So, okay, yeah, it's not that fresh, but it's still better than nothing. So usually when homeless people ask me for food, if they want fresh food, okay, sure. But if they are talking about food I haven't eaten in 3 days, you can't eat unless you're in the wilderness. There's no way you're going 3 days without eating. It's because if push comes to shove, you can steal, rummage through the garbage, and you'll find something. That's straight up. What I like to do is I'm not gonna say I like to do. I don't give to the homeless. I go to shelters and individuals. I don't give to see a guy in the street and give him money. The reason for that is because I don't trust anyone. I one time did that once, and this guy, as soon as we gave him the money, we went to the store, we came out, and we see this dude going into a black Tahoe with a backpack and an iPhone with another dude, and they drive off. So I never give the homeless after that because I don't trust anyone. Trusting people is not something that I'm accustomed to doing because people take advantage. Anyone can go on the street and say, I need money or food or something, and you can give it to them, and they can just be straight up lying to you. So why trust this dude who just has a sign and a dirty t-shirt? So no, I don't give to the homeless, I only give to shelters. If you're homeless, stay in a shelter. There's no reason you need to be on the street. You can go to a shelter. They'll let you in. If they don't let you in, we'll stay outside the shelter. Eventually they will. So no, it's not okay to lie in general, but when it comes down to it, if you don't want to give someone money, I just say, if you don't want to lie, just straight up tell them, I don't want to give you anything. Just walk off or ignore them. Because if you're that conscious about lying, I don't really encounter that many homeless people from where I live now, but it is okay. It's not okay to lie, but it's okay to tell them how it is. Like, I don't want to give you any cash. You don't have to tell them I don't want to give you any cash because I think you're going to buy drugs. You just got to be polite and be like, no thanks, I'm not right now, and just walk off. So that's it. Don't be soft. If you won the lottery, is it wrong not to tell your family? I'm not telling my family nothing. I'm already going to be a business owner. I already know what I'm going into. I already know that I'm probably most likely going to be the richest person in my family just because of the career I'm going into. And sure, they'll know that I have money from that. But if I turned 21 and I was still in college, because of course I will still be in college, and I was just doing stuff and I bought a lotto ticket and won, I'm not telling my family anything. I would just suddenly pay for college and be like, why the heck did you pay for college? I'd be like, it's reasons. But I would not tell them I would let that stuff sit in my bank, and I would not tell no one, because I know for a fact the type of family I have, or most people in general. If you won the lottery, your family is no longer the people that you once knew. They don't see you as this kid that they grew up with. They see you as a kid that they grew up that owes them a lot of favors. They'll find any reason to get that money from you, and that's exactly why you do not tell them anything unless you can truly trust your family. And like I said, you cannot truly trust anybody. So I would say, no. Nothing wrong with it. It's your money. You don't have to tell them. Would you tell if you're 33 and you won the lottery, you're going to tell let's say if you're 33 and just working, are you going to tell your family members how much you make or how much is exactly in your bank account? No. Why not? Because it's none of their business. So if you win the lottery, just keep it to yourself. Because a lot of bad things can happen to you. Would it be bad for ecosystems if mosquitoes and ticks disappeared forever? We'd collapse. Mosquitoes are so populated because there's so many things that eat them. There's so many things that rely on mosquitoes to eat, and if they went, ticks, I guess so. Mosquitoes, I'm not for sure. If they disappeared, the thing that eats them would disappear, then the thing that eats those disappear, then it works its way up to basically there's nothing. I think mosquitoes are very vital in the transportation of a lot of things. Can you eat cooked meat after 4 days in the refrigerator? I have no idea. I don't know nothing about cooking. I'm an everyday man. Has been Wait. I, an everyday man, has been conscripted to fight for my nation, but my nation is bad. I only have one life, and I don't want to be a hero. I would rather kill an innocent than die a martyr. A murder? I think that's supposed to say murder, or I think martyr is like, I don't know what martyr means. Is there really another alternative? Look, dude, if you're being conscripted, they know where you live, they know who you are, and they know you. That's what I'm saying. So if you've been conscripted, I don't know what nation you're fighting for, but if you try and run, you're going to jail or you're going to get killed. So, unless you have a 100% guarantee of getting out of the country you're in and escaping conscription, I would say, you either take your chance doing that, you hide, or you go and fight. Because there is no, just not do it. Because they'll get you. I know, like, the U.S. draft, what's it called? The thing for London, the UK has conscription as well. You can't escape your government unless you go out of your way to escape. So if they want you to fight, you're gonna fight. All I can say is that you can either choose to fight, run, or hide. Either way, two of those options will lead to either your arrest or death, and one will lead to your eventual fighting, and you could survive. So you're gonna fight and maybe survive, or run and survive and die, or die. You can either run, survive, or die, or fight, survive, or die. I would say it's a even chance, because escaping the country, depending on where you are, is a lot harder than just fighting, I'd say. Especially if one of this for Ukraine. If it's Ukraine, you might be a little screwed. They were really good at keeping the men in the country. How come dogs, lions, bears, and even crocodiles are intimidated by cats, even like 20 times bigger? Because cats are dangerous and they have sharp claws. They're engineered to be flexible and they're able to kill you. Like, you ever seen what happens if a lion just would swipe you with one paw and split your throat open? They're dangerous. It's like a snake. Snakes. And any animal that sees a snake knows, oh, danger. They either kill it or run, because a snake is an instant kill. Was I right for not telling my mom that my friend is gay? What? Hold on. You know I gotta read this. So, 16, female, best friend that I'm pretty close to who is gay. I'm male 16. Came out a few years ago and it has come out to more people. The post things it pretty obvious. My mom also know pretty well, and his close friends with his mom. But the night my mom found out he was gay, in a conversation with some of her friends who are close friends with his mom, she asked me if it was true, and I said yes. She wants to know why I didn't tell her sooner. She doesn't care. She just wants to know. I told her that it wasn't my place to say, but she really didn't get why I couldn't tell her since he already came out. He never told me I couldn't tell anyone. Also, no. Okay, so basically what you're saying is that you just didn't tell her? Who cares? Who the frick cares? Who cares? What, you thought, unless the mom straight up thought, this man is going to marry my daughter, I have everything planned out. Unless she was under the mentality that you two are dating or going to get, or liking each other. I don't even understand. I don't understand how this is even. This is why you got 11 comments, because that is literally like, what are you talking about? You're fine. What the heck? What? You're such a disgrace for not telling your mother that your best friend was gay. How dare you? Like, what kind of mentality is that? That's such an unhealthy mentality. Okay, you told her now. What's the difference? She would have liked to know why. Why? What difference would it have made? Especially if you don't care. What exactly does being... Oh, I don't know. I'm not answering that. Would it be weird if I walked around a random neighborhood each day? Yes. Yes. What the frick? Why do you say... Are you male or you're female? Okay. I really like walking here. Should I free apartment? I'm not 2 blocks away from the rest of it. I guess a random neighborhood each day. Is it random every day, like a different one every day? Like, you just go walking? I mean, it's not weird, but the way you phrase it in the question is weird. I'm gonna walk around a random neighborhood every day and see what kids are out. And get my van, park it in the back lot, and just wait for them to scurry off so I can offer them some candy. What is the best trusted place to find free sexual occasions? I don't know. Beats me, bro. I don't know. I guess look it up, bro. Take your chances. Other companies enforce lifetime bans. How are they gonna actually? From what I believe, from where I worked, they just banned your card, like straight up banned your bank account. Like if you made a transaction and they wanted you banned, they could look back, because most people get banned for stealing after they've stolen. So a common thing for, especially like Walmart, they'll go to the self-checkout line and they'll have like 2 items. They'll pay for one, and then you can see this in the cameras. They'll check one out, and then they'll walk out with both items, and they'll get stopped by like the narcs basically, or the ops, not the narcs, the ops, and then they'll basically be like, oh, you stole that. Let me see your receipt. Blah blah blah. You're banned, and they'll ban your card. They'll ban the bank that you used to get that stuff. So, or at least I think from that store. If you're banned from all stores, they'll just straight up ban your bank. But if you're just banned from that store, I guess they just write your name down. If you get caught again, they can report you for trespassing and you can get arrested. But that's pretty much all I know about that. How do it says VPN in the corner. Let's assume that. Is there an appropriate gift for improving relations with the manager? Yeah, work. The best gift for a manager is doing good work. Like, if you can, the greatest gift is their trust. If they know that you're gonna get a job done, you're gonna have a good relationship with your manager. I know that for a fact. I was the #1 worker in my job. Why? Not because I was nice, not because I talked to people, straight up because I just got work done when they told me to and didn't ask questions about it. If you just work blindly and just do what they say, just work, you'll be fine. They'll think of you as a guy that works hard. That's it. Just work. Is it lawful to draw a weapon and shoot an animal that has Heck, yes it is. 100%. If I'm outside in the backyard with my dog and some freaking fox comes out looking like he just took a freaking whiff of whipped cream and cocaine, I'm shooting that thing square in the forehead like a gosh darn Matrix anything. I'm just like, dodge this, bah, dead. Because frick if I'm letting anything over me, because rabies is incurable. That's a 99.9 fatality rate. You can't survive rabies. That crap kills you. So if you come up to me and you're over here looking like a schizophrenic, like, I'm shooting you in the face. Even if you're just chewing on a nut as a squirrel, if I can't tell what you're doing, bah! Instantaneous death. Your head will be on my fence. I feel like I could go to a therapist, but my family can't afford it. What can I do? Man up. Yeah, I said it. Man up. I'm sad. Who cares? There are people sadder than you. Man up. Go to the gym. Work out. Get some bit. Can a country be considered demographic? Okay, if it doesn't allow women. Yes, it can. All this by their athletes injuries for smart. Yeah. Yes, because democracy is the majority vote. Democracy, straight up, if we go back to its simplest term, just means majority vote. So we take a group of people and get their majority vote. It doesn't matter if women are men. It doesn't matter if anyone's included. If there's a group of people and they vote on, there could be 4 people. If those 4 people sit down and vote for something, that's democracy. Just being able for a majority to vote. Majority vote, that's it. Being a democracy is just that. If women weren't included for 50% of all countries to vote, they're still democratic because they allowed 50% to come together and just vote on something. So yeah, it's still, yeah. What it's sexist, but it's still democracy. People actually believe in astrology. Oh, he means like the astrology signs, because I'm like, astrology is real, but it's not like the freaking Sagittarius, whatever the freak that is. Yeah, people actually believe that, because you know why people are weird. I'm going to look at the stars and judge a character solely based on the day the stars looked when he was born. It's the dumbest thing ever. And the thing about it is that the difference between, I think there's a strong difference between religion and astrology. Like, religion is a focus based on a core belief. Astrology is based off, I would say, just the stars. There's nothing astrology truly, like, if you believe in astrology, you don't, say like you weren't religious, but you believe in astrology, you're not believing in a deity. Astrology just tells you what kind of person you're going to be. It doesn't tell you anything else. Like, it doesn't tell you how to be morally okay. It doesn't tell you how you're going to die or how you should die. It doesn't say, it just straight up says, if you're freaking born in February, you're going to be a conniving idiot who talks to people a lot and freaking is really judgmental. That's astrology, and no, it's bullcrap. People believe it, but it's absolutely BS. And anyone that believes in it, like, strongly, I don't associate with, because their brain is not worthy of my time. I want to actually read through these by myself because there's a lot of these that I want to just go through. But I'll see you later. Peace.